I'm just super happy I made it this far. I didn't think I would get to the final day, but here I am. I just came out here, to prove to my kids, my grandkids, that you're never too old to do what you want to do and be good at it. And no matter win or lose, I think I've proved that I can do just as well as these younger people out here. This is it. It's just one more day, and I'm ready. I am ready for this. I'm going to be the first female sole survivor, and I know I will. I mean, Alan hasn't really played too well, and Sherry's not really done much. So I'm just going to go in there, I'm going to own the game I played, and hopefully I'll come out $1 million richer. I definitely feel like Jessica and Alan have underestimated me. They just think I'm going to be an easy beat. But I'm not. I'm going to go in there guns a-blazing, and I'm going to take them down. I came in here with one goal, and that was to win. And I'm going to win. Welcome, survivors, to your final tribal council. Now bringing in the members of the jury. Devin, Davis, Mia, Keith, Mindy, Steve, and Susan. Voted off at last night's tribal council. Alright, Alan, Jessica, and Sherry. You three have made it as far as you can in this game, and the power now shifts to the jury. The people you had a hand in voting off will now potentially vote for you to win. One at a time, the jury members will come up. They can ask you whatever question they want, and you'll answer. And then once everyone has gone, the jury will vote, and the player with the most votes will become the third sole survivor. Alright, give you guys a moment to gather your thoughts, and Devin, you can start us off. Okay, finalists, I already know who I'm gonna vote for, but I'm just gonna ask anyway. I'm gonna ask you guys to tell me what your games were about. Like, what did you do? How did you play your game? I'm gonna start with Sherry. Well, okay, I think I played the game. I played a strategic game. Like, I was able to be under the radar. I managed to get no votes this entire season, which is pretty impressive, I think. And I was able to play a part in Your Blind Side, Devin, and many others. I think I just played a pretty strategic game. Alright, Jessica, how about you? I think my game was kind of vicious, I guess. I blindsided a lot of allies, and I made a lot of big moves, I wasn't afraid to take a shot at someone, and they seemed to work out pretty well. Alright, and Alan, how about you? Well, Devin, I think I played a really loyal game, and I was really just, I was loyal to my allies, and I was with them to the end. Can I just say something real quick? Alan, what you just said, yeah, it's a bit of a big lie right there. Oh, what do you mean, Davis? You gave me a fake idol, and you're up here saying you were loyal to your allies. Like, okay, how are you loyal to me? Well, I mean, I never really voted for you, right? When you were voted off, I voted with you, Davis. I never voted for you, so I guess that's how I was loyal to you. Alan, you can't honestly say you were loyal to me when you completely gave me a fake idol and made me make a fool of myself. Like, you can't just say you were loyal when that's not the case. Well, I'm sorry, Davis, that you had to go like that, but I only gave you the fake idol so people would, kind of stop asking me about my advantage. It was a strategic move, but I could see how you could get hurt by that. Look, man, Alan, you got to the end. Good for you, but you have no strategy in your game, and you've done nothing, okay? You're not gonna win, and I think, frankly, the jury, you shouldn't even consider voting for him. Or Sherry, for that matter. The two of them have done nothing. Davis, Devin's talking right now, so can you just shut up? No, Mia, I'm trying to make a point. Alan is up here lying. He just says he played a loyal game when that's not the case. Well, I mean, Davis, what can you do? I tried to play with you. I played loyal with you. I was loyal with Keith. I was loyal with Devin. And I was loyal with Steve. You might be hurt by what I did, but it was a good move for me, and I stand by it. Okay, so that's kind of all I have. Alright, I guess I'll just sit down now. Thanks for your time, guys. Okay, Davis, you're up now. Okay, so, final three. Yeah, it should be a pretty easy decision for me, and hopefully for the rest of the jury. So my question goes to Jessica. What was your biggest move, and... yeah, what was your biggest move? Well, Davis, I think my biggest move was probably, the Jared, or maybe the Mindy vote. I think they were both kind of similar in the sense that with the Jared vote, I was able to go with Steve and Hunter, the two people on the bottom, convince Mindy to throw away her vote to take out Jared 3-2-1, and then for Mindy, I went to the people on the bottom being Steve and Alan, convinced Sherry to throw away her vote, and blindsiding Mindy 3-2-1. So I think my ability to kind of navigate with the people on the bottom and still be able to make pretty big moves, I think that's kind of what I did best. Alright, well, thanks for that. No problem. Okay, Mia, you're up. Alright, just gonna say congrats to you guys for making it to the end. That's kind of impressive, you know, being able to get this far. And my question goes to Sherry, who I'm going to vote for, just so you all know. And I want her to kind of say what, like, the most strategic thing she did was, because I feel like most of the jury doesn't really see much in her, so kind of give her a chance to explain her game a bit. Alright, so, my game kind of started at the merge, I'd say, when I blindsided Devin, and that was probably my biggest move. I was able to break up the whole alliance there, and that was probably my biggest move, and it put me in a really good position with Jessica and Susan to kind of be able to get to the final three pretty easily. You might call me a goat, but I don't think I was, and I played a pretty strategic game, so yeah. Alright, thanks. Keith, you're up next. Alright, so, final three. My question's going to Alan, and hopefully when he answers, he won't be interrupted by a certain someone. So, Alan, can you kind of just, like, you played on the bottom for most of the game, so kind of explain your struggles in the game and how you managed to overcome them. Oh, well, I started this game on the bottom. A lot of people saw me as the weakest on the tribe, but I was able to get past that and get to the merge, and in the merge, despite what some people may think, I was loyal, and I did get the safety without power advantage, which really helped me at the final 8 when I was kind of being targeted, so I was able to get past that. Then, a lot of people saw me as the bottom, but I was able to create a good bond with Mindy, and, you know, she showed me her idol, which was pretty good, and I was able to blindside her, I got to the end, and I don't think a lot of people thought I would, and I managed to do it, and that's pretty impressive, I think. Well, so do I, so good luck, Alan. Mindy, you're up next. Alright, so, my question goes out to Alan, Jessica, I guess Sherry, but not really, because I've heard both Alan and Jessica mention my blind side, and I want to know who came up with it. Was it Alan, Jessica? Maybe it was Steve, I don't know. Who did it? Well, I think it was mostly me. I mean, I approached Alan and Steve, and I convinced them that you needed to go. I convinced Sherry to put her voter on Alan in case Steve had an idol, but of course that was just to get the vote split, so it could be a 3-2-1 instead of a 3-3. So it was mostly my vote. I mean, I kind of have to agree that Jessica did most of it, but I think I did play a good part in it, and I did, stick with the plan. I could have easily, turned around and, like, thrown Jessica under the bus, but I was loyal. I played a loyal game, and it was a good move, and it was the best move for me, and that's what I did. Alright, good luck in the end, guys. Steve, the floor is yours. Okay, final three. Yeah. Ugh. Alan, Jessica, Sherry. Oof, where to begin? Let's start by saying the three of you are probably the weakest three that could have got to the end. And I don't really want to vote for any of you, to be honest. Alan, you said your biggest move was stepping down from a challenge. That's not impressive. Sherry, your biggest move was blindsiding Devin. But you only did that to avoid going to rocks. It was more Mia's move than anything. And Jessica, you seem to have no care. You just do this and that and blindside whoever you want because it's a big move, but it's not the best thing to do. So, Jessica, my question's to you. Answer it well, I'll vote for you. Answer it not so well, I'll probably vote for one of the others. So, did you feel any sort of remorse or anything when you blindsided someone you were close to? To be completely honest with you, Steve, no, I didn't, because it's a game. You guys gotta remember, especially Davis, I don't want to, be the person, but I mean, how he went off on Alan was kind of offensive, I would want to say. I mean, no offense to you, Davis, calling you out right now, but it's a game, and I think that when I blindsided someone, it was more of just what I had to do, and I hope that they would have understood that. I know Mindy did, I don't know about you, Steve, but I had to do what I had to do to get to the end, and it may not have made people happy, but, I don't feel bad about seeing someone's torch get snuffed. Okay, that was definitely something I expected to hear from you. And that's all I have for you guys. Susan, you're up. Okay, so the three of you got to the end. Good on you. I know who I'm voting. I've heard all I really need to hear. I don't really have any questions for you guys, so just want to say good luck and may the best player win. Okay, finalists, jury, you can now use this time to say whatever you want, and then we'll get to the votes. I just want to say that I know some people might not respect me or just think I'm undeserving, but I do think I did play a good game, and I do deserve to win more than Alan and more than Jessica. And I hope you guys consider that. I want to say that I did play a good game, and I did play a loyal game. I was honest and truthful with everyone. I think my game pretty much speaks for itself, and I do think that voting for any of the people sitting beside me would kind of be a letdown because I did play the best game. I'd like to say something right now. Go ahead, Davis. Alright, I'm thinking all of you guys should probably vote for Jessica. She did the most. Alan, he didn't do anything. Sherry, she didn't do anything. And I think if either one of them won, it would be a poor reflection on a pretty good season. So that's all I'm gonna say. And Jeff, I think we should get to the votes. Alright, I agree. We should get to the votes. Devin, you can start us off. Jury, remember, you're voting for who you want to win. Okay. Of the three finalists, Sherry is my favorite, and I really hope she wins. I truly believe Alan played a good game. I saw him as a threat when everyone else just saw him as an easy beat, and I do hope he'll be able to win the season. I'm voting for Jessica. I don't really want to, but she did play the best game. I have tallied the votes. Remember, you want to see your name come up. The player with the most votes will win LEGO Survivor Peru and the $1 million prize. I'll read the votes. First vote, Sherry. Second vote, Jessica. Third vote, Jessica. That's 2 votes Jessica, 1 vote Sherry. Alan. That's 2 votes Jessica, 2 votes Alan, 1 vote Sherry, 2 votes left. The 6th vote, Jessica. The winner of LEGO Survivor Peru. Jessica, congratulations. Oh, good game, Jess. You deserve it. Thanks, Alan. Oh my god, that was the most nerve-wracking thing ever. Oh, I'm just so happy I won. Oh my god. That was just crazy. Just want to say thank you guys for watching. Comment what you thought. Did you like the season? Did you not? In terms of the 4th season, hope to upload an intro in a couple of days. And yeah, see ya.